Hey y'all, we are back today for another reaction. Today we are going to be reacting to Lost, Season 2, Episode 13. I just forgot what the episode title was. Let's do this again. Hey y'all, we're back today for another reaction. Today we're going to be reacting to Lost, Season 2, Episode 13, The Long Kong. I think I said that right. Man, I'm struggling, guys. I tried to say that twice, and for some reason, The Long Kong is just not coming out. Regardless, I'm so excited to watch this episode. Last episode, which was definitely very Charlie centric, it was very emotional, very heavy, and I can definitely see why there were things in that episode that a lot of maybe fans did not like, and it did not hit well. I definitely saw very commonly in the comments that this was like a lower episode for people, that even people described it as their least favorite. Now, people have did also say though on the other side is that while like rewatching it and whenever they have rewatched this episode, it has been a better experience for them. So, I do appreciate a show that has rewatchability, that, you can actually gain different things from different viewings. So maybe Lost will become a show like that for me. But for now, we have to watch each episode at least for the first time to even get to that point. So, the long con. I'm very excited. Um, I do think we need to progress the story. I feel like the story's been pretty. Um, it's been moving forward, but I think it's moving forward drastically slower than the first season did. Like this second season has really focused on the characters even more so than I think the first one. Like we really have really dove into, and we really slowed down the pace. And so I'm curious to see when this starts to pick up. I think it's going to be pretty soon here. If it's not this episode, it's going to be very soon. Yeah, I fear for Walt. Michael's still missing. There's Desmond running around on the island more than likely. There's the others. There's the voices that we still don't know about the fog monster thing. I and obviously we don't really have an explanation for the numbers except they're just the numbers and they keep repeating and keep recurring. We do know that, and it's interesting because it's almost like they want us to forget, but like there should be other stations or other bunkers on the island, and we've only seen 2, so I think that's gonna become part of the story. There's lots to come. So, let's get ready and watch this. But first, if you are new to the community, welcome. I am so glad you're here. Hit the subscribe button. That way you never miss another Lost reaction. I'm also doing reactions to Disney Plus shows, like currently the Book of Boba Fett, but also Marvel and other Star Wars shows as well. I'm also going to be doing The Haunting of Hill House and the other series with that on Mondays, which is going to be exciting. I am a huge horror fan. And tomorrow, Friday, is going to have a new show. I was originally going to just pick it myself, but I think I might actually just let y'all do it. So there might not be a video for tomorrow, but there'll be a video, but there won't be a reaction tomorrow. It might be a video, letting y'all there be a poll in the comments, and y'all can vote for what I react to. I was gonna just pick, but I think you know what. You guys are awesome. I already am doing some things that I want to do on my own. So I might as well give you guys another slot of something you might want. It will still just be only one day on Fridays. Lost is going to continue to be 2 days, since that is the primary show. If, for example, this new show is longer than Lost or lasts longer and say Lost gets finished before, then that show would get bumped up to the 2 day slot. So. And then we'll have a new 1 day slot show for Fridays. But that should be the format for moving forward. Saturdays should be for catch up, which right now is going to be this weekend. You'll get Book of Boba Fett, and then you're also going to get Hawkeye after that, and then we'll be all caught up on that. Saturdays then will probably be chill unless I want to fill it in with another show. That's like a show that comes up. For example, there is the Legends of Vox Machina. So if you're a Critical Role fan, I want to react to that. I think that's something that's gonna be unique for the channel and something fun. But I'm so excited to really get back into this. My creative mind is really flowing. I've finally broken through that wall, and I'm just so glad and excited. And you guys have been so welcoming. and supporting the videos already. So I think without further ado, let's watch it and see what happens.
Just gonna leave it all in the statues?
You want to break 7 Virgin Marys? Be my guest. I'm superstitious.
The combination.
He's not gonna give it.
Now look who had to relocate to the suburbs.
The suburbs.
Made Locke take a swing at you. Hell, that's like getting Gandhi to beat his kids.
Oh no. Season 1 rivalries all over
How
again.
you think you're doing?
Interesting.
What is it?
I feel like each episode we've seen with Sawyer, backstory, he's in bed with a woman.
Show me how to con people, Sawyer.
Ooh.
Guess that's why El Jacko and Honolulu didn't ask me to join their revolution.
Ooh. It's interesting. Oh my gosh.
The song?
We haven't seen much of him since the death. Since Shannon's death, we haven't really seen much of him, which is a bummer. I really want to see how he's coping and how everything after that is.
You're not scared enough.
I'm scared enough.
Same reason we can't talk anyone into joining the army. What's the combo?
Oh, he's not going to tell her. That's going to cause a rift between the two of them. Oh no. No, nobody's allowed to touch her. Nobody's allowed to hurt her. No! Something bad's gonna happen. No! Oh. Oh no.
Son.
Every single freaking time it rains. Oh my gosh, no!
And their hands were tied.
You mean their hands?
The others.
They're back.
Yep. See, hopefully this is now a wake-up call to the people. They can't feel safe. Is it bad to think that Ana Lucia did that to spur the group up to get the group to go against them? It just seems like something very much... It seems very much something that Ana Lucia would do to get this group to go against the others. However, if she gets caught, she's literally outcast.
Unless you're trying to con them into joining an army.
Yep.
The thing they're scared of most is missing an opportunity.
Ooh. But now the problem is that this looks way too obvious that it's Ana Lucia. So now I'm like, it can't be Ana Lucia.
Jack, how well do you know Ana Lucia?
Oh, there's the accusation. It's gonna cause bigger rift
Yeah, there
between these
isn't.
two. He's gonna take it as jealousy when it really isn't though. It really isn't.
And Scott.
You mean Steve? Scott's dead.
Scott, Steve.
The joke just goes
Point
on.
is, people are finally willing to do something.
Ain't that convenient?
Think I had something to do with Son getting grabbed?
I don't know. I don't think Ana Lucia's gonna be a big, like, long-term player. I think she's gone by the end of the season. I think she gets killed or something happens.
Folks at Island Town are about to form a posse. Get themselves armed up.
Ooh.
Guys. Locke, you need to go and tell them that they're coming.
I need to tell him.
I want to do a big one.
You want to do a big what?
A big con.
Oh my.
Okay.
Oh. The name of the episode,
One thing you need for the long con, we ain't got.
which is,
Money.
oh,
For the first time in my life, I'm actually happy.
is he long conning her? I feel like he's conning her, playing this long con game. He might have genuine feelings for her, but I'm getting the vibes that he's playing her, and this has been his plan all along.
Whole camp's pretty shook up about what happened to Tokyo Rose.
Oh my
I'm
gosh.
guessing. If I were you, I'd change that combination pronto. Help you what?
Move the guns.
It's so in character though for Locke.
Tell me you got her.
Yeah, I got it.
All 600 grand?
I was right.
You fell for her.
Yep.
Oh, come on, you gotta be kidding me.
Look,
Snow, if you think
I
that...
ain't doing it.
Ooh.
I'll put one in your ear, James. You and your little friend Cassidy.
What are you doing here?
One second. I'm like this close to the high score on Donkey Kong.
뭘 기다려? 더 빨리 끝내자.
Where's Locke? I don't know. He said something about going to the store for a pack of smokes.
They came for the guns. Oh, it's empty. Which is, I'm kind of on the side of them not making any rash decisions right now.
Uh-oh. Where are they? Don't look at me. I was just pushing a button. I believe these are yours.
The long con. The long con. I love every ounce of this. I'm not gonna lie. I got out on Team Sawyer on this one. All this is so petty, though. Oh, here comes this confrontation.
We had an agreement.
An agreement that you were about to violate, Jack.
Ooh.
Yes, that's the way it's going to be,
guns.
Jack. I'm
Now
sorry.
tell me where they are right now.
Oh, what the actual? Oh.
You gave him the guns.
No. I hid them.
He's as stupid as you are.
He conned Locke. Oh, Kate's gonna be so pissed now.
You took my stuff. While I was off trying to get us help, get us rescued, well, I'm done taking orders.
Oh my freaking gosh. What on actual F?
Show everybody how civilized you are.
Well, so much for liking Sawyer. The whole episode's pretty, if you really think about it, it's pretty predictable, except for this.
New sheriff in
It
town.
goes over
boys.
your town.
I'll best get used to it.
Oh. Wow. Wow. Oh, wow.
The front door with that briefcase. In the next 2 minutes, we're both dead. Knew about the 600 grand you had tucked away from the get-go. Gas.
The long con.
Everything that's happened between us in the past 6 months. All of it. That was real. Okay. This is what we're gonna do. Just go out back through Evan's yard.
No. Making me emotional.
I love you.
Oh,
I love you too.
that ain't gonna end well. Well, this went 0 to 1,000.
You played me.
Did he do it to?
All that stuff you said about
No, it
handling
can't be
Sia,
Tim's son.
you knew. Did you have anything to do with Son?
No, there's no way.
The person you think I am.
Think you want people to hate you?
Good thing you don't hate me, Freckles.
Oh, that I could kill.
You run, I can't. Tiger don't change her stripes.
Dang.
The
Okay.
chances of getting a signal are slim at best.
We're gonna get something, aren't we? It's a commercial. Oh, it's a radio.
It could be coming from anywhere.
Dang. Anna Lucia is following him. Am I right? Oh, interesting.
Never saw you, huh?
He's more worried about his sodding guns than being followed.
Figured you want your friends back.
If I wanted them, I would have taken them before I told you where they were. I wanted him to look like a fool. To feel like a fool.
Oh.
Son could never find out what I did to her. Never.
It was Charlie.
You got bigger things to worry about now.
What made you? How does someone think of something like that?
The long con. Oh my gosh. He did that so she can get out of it with her money and everything. But at what? It was the fake money. Wait. So did the money that she take was fake? No. Sawyer.
Not a good person, Charlie.
Wow. These two are so interesting together. Yo, I want to keep watching. um that episode is so much better now. Like now, almost like looking back at last week's episode, I almost want to drop it down a little bit and drop like the other episode down a little bit too, because I did like episode 12 more than episode 11, for me personally. This episode is so fantastic. Wow, this episode. This episode, it's so, when you think you have everything figured out, and I almost feel like it's very intentional in making you feel comfortable with figuring it out and having everything, all make sense. And then for it to be all the long con. I think this episode is one of the best and one of the most intricately crafted, and it's probably the best, besides maybe like some of the premieres or the finales. I think this episode is one of the best written scripts for this whole series so far. I'm only 1.5 seasons in. This episode, man, so much. I think when you really get those Sawyer episodes, man, it makes you. While you also get to see more of his heart, where he is what he says a bad guy, you do see that there are levels there. But man, so now he conned her. After it's all said and done, he was playing the long game, made her feel like she's escaping everything. So that money had to have been fake then. The money that and it's so crazy that it starts out with her thinking that the money was fake, finding it's fake, and then she still believes it. Oh my gosh. Like I'm just so blown away. And I do see now, even now, last episode is so important because, it sets up Charlie for this episode and for what's to come. And Charlie is going down the dark path. However, and this could be seen as something worse. Charlie does not accept the heroin from Sawyer. He says he wants Locke to look a fool. So that, in some ways, could be considered worse, because he's literally just doing revenge, very similar to what Sawyer was doing to make piss off Jack. So there are so many layers. I don't know if Kate has it figured out completely. Kate's thinking that it's because he wants everyone to hate him. I don't think that's it, but I think she's on the right path. I do think because Charlie says she can never find out, she's going to find out. It's really setting up some of these characters to places where I don't know how they can be redeemed and accepted in this group, because some of these actions are so, I don't want to say unforgivable, but very hard to come back from. And now this whole thing has caused a rift now, because now it's going to cause a rift between Ana Lucia and Kate, when literally there's nothing there between the two of them. So, yeah, and I love the quote, is that the thing that they're most scared of is missing an opportunity. So, dang, what a great episode. Again, another episode where we have an example of something bad happening in the rain. So anytime now, I'm just always going to think, anytime that there's rain or a storm, it's been mostly rain. It's very few times has it been actually storming, but it's always been rain. So anytime now that there's rain, I'm going to be like, oh, what's going to happen? What's going to happen? I get this episode a 9. This episode's incredible. I kind of do want to go back and kind of lower the other ones, though, because I do think that this is significantly better, though. I do think, like, now, like, episode 11 is probably, like, a 7. and episode 11 is a 7 probably, and then episode 12 is probably a 7.5 probably, because I think this episode is just so significantly better. I love this episode to death, and I literally want to keep watching now. Like, is it Tuesday yet? um, Man, I'm so excited, guys. This is episodes of the episode I needed. This is what's gonna get me really hooked. This got me hooked again. Because the other 2 episodes were good, but it wasn't giving me that. It wasn't giving me that longing that I need to know what happens next. Because now I'm like, oh crap. All right. Well, that is my thoughts for this episode, guys. What did you think about this episode? Did you guys enjoy this episode as much as I did, or is this another episode where I liked it and maybe it's not well received? I'm curious to hear your thoughts. And anything I might have missed that's important. Again, no spoilers, please. I want to keep going in as blind as possible. I still don't know anything moving forward, which is such an incredible experience. So blessed, so excited. Tomorrow, instead of a reaction, there is going to be a video with a poll where you guys can vote for the option of what shows I'm going to put in. I have a list of shows that people have told me that I should react to from comments, suggestions in general. So I'm going to drop that below, and we will go ahead. That will be in tomorrow's video. Again, thank you guys so much for the support. If you haven't already, hit the subscribe and like button, and here are some videos that you might enjoy.